Hi everyone, welcome to week 11, Setting Goals and Outcomes in Curriculum. My name is Melanie Eisen. I am the Associate Director for Professional Development at Prisma, the Center for Jewish Day Schools. I live in Northern Virginia and was a classroom teacher at Gesher Jewish Day School for over 20 years. This is my 5th year away from my own classroom. In my work, I have the honor to be in many classrooms working with teachers of all subjects and grade levels. It is my pleasure to be your guide this week. What does curriculum mean? When I started in education almost 30 years ago, it was the blueprint for what I taught and how I taught it. Throughout my years in the classroom, the concepts of curriculum development grew. Mapping became a thing that my team was always striving to find the time to do. Spiraling, documenting, growing, collaborating, all became verbs associated with curriculum, and it was no longer a blueprint that was handed to me, but a list of questions to address in my classroom. As an early childhood educator, the idea of child-student-centered classrooms meant that the question should also be coming from my students. What was a relationship between teacher and content became a triangle of teacher, student, and content, all pieces remaining in sync with each other to maximize the meaning and the potential for all three components. Project and passion-based learning, Genius Hour, student choice, and voice are the buzzwords now. How can the content become compelling? How do we move from the traditional KWL chart, know, want to know, and learned, to this chart, where we focus on how do the children learn it, what actions can be taken once we know it, and what questions can they continue to ask even after the learning is done. How can we maintain a commitment of learning and standards while maintaining the idea of student voice and choice? How do we, as educators in Jewish day schools, maintain a high level of academic excellence and still keep an eye on teaching the midot? This week, we will look at some of those pieces and some of the more current thinking. My goal is for you to leave with more questions than you start the week with, and that you hunt down the collaborators in your school to think even more deeply about the questions and the ideas behind setting curricular goals and standards. I look forward to seeing how you respond to the readings and to each other this week. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me with any questions or comments. Have a wonderful week.